Adobe Firefly Studio, how to turn AI drafts into real workflows. Explain Adobe's June 18, 2026 Firefly update as a workflow story, not just a creative tool launch, and show viewers how to turn AI generation into a repeatable production system. Most AI workflow videos over-focus on the first output. But viewers know the real problem. You can generate fast, and still fail to ship because the workflow collapses into too many tabs, too many versions, lost context, and no clean handoff. That is why Adobe's June 18 Firefly update matters. It is trying to solve the space between idea and finished work, not just the first draft. Adobe said the upgraded Firefly Creative AI Studio connects ideation, creation, and production in one place. The important pieces are not just the generative tools. They are persistent context, reusable assets, and organized workflows. Through features like elements and projects, the idea is that characters, objects, locations, generations, and creative decisions can follow the project instead of disappearing into scattered files. The skeptical question is whether that is genuinely different from cleaner storage. The answer depends on whether it reduces repeated setup work and keeps teams aligned across revisions. The broader lesson is that reusable workflow capital matters. If your AI process creates one-off outputs with no memory, no naming discipline, and no project continuity, you keep paying the setup cost over and over. Adobe is packaging a different idea: save the parts that worked, keep the context attached, and make the next iteration cheaper. That logic applies whether you produce ad creatives, etc. listing images, YouTube assets, or internal presentations. Here is the operator takeaway. You do not need Adobe's entire stack to copy the model. Build one lightweight system with 4 parts. First, a repeatable brief. Second, a saved asset bank with approved references. Third, a review gate where a human checks the output before it goes live. Fourth, a project record so the next version starts with memory instead of guesswork. Adobe is selling software, but the deeper value is a discipline. Do not treat AI output as disposable if you want compounding workflow gains. There are real limits here. Some of the upgraded studio experience is still in private beta. The more your process depends on one vendor's asset model, the more lock-in risk you take. And even strong AI workflow software does not remove the need for human review, especially for client work, brand consistency, or anything public-facing. The skeptical question is whether Adobe is reducing the messy middle, or simply organizing it more elegantly. That is a real test, not a marketing detail. The easiest way to judge Adobe's idea is to run a small experiment. If you create YouTube thumbnails, keep one brief, one approved style reference set, one asset bank, and one final delivery checklist in the same project. If you run etc. or e-commerce listings, save the winning product angle, image style, and description structure together so every new variant starts from tested components instead of a blank prompt. And if you are building a no-code digital product, think about Howard's Side Hustle Command Center in that same way, not as a magic AI result, but as a reusable system where AI helped turn planning logic into a structured product. Disclosure: that is Howard's etc. product, and it is an educational example, not financial advice. Use one soft mention in segment 6 only. Howard's Side Hustle Command Center is a practical example of turning AI-assisted workflow thinking into a reusable digital product system. Disclosure: this is Howard's etc. product. Educational tool only, not financial advice. My read is that Adobe is chasing the right problem. The next productivity win in AI is not only better generation. It is better continuity. If Firefly's upgraded studio really helps teams keep context, reuse assets, and move work from draft to final without losing the thread, that is more valuable than another flashy demo. If your team uses AI today, is your real bottleneck generation quality, or the lack of a system that keeps context and output organized? Create a polished explainer video in Dash format explainer style whiteboard. Use a calm lead narrator with short skeptical analyst handoff moments in segments 2, 4, and 5. Keep visuals practical and source-backed. Adobe source cards, product panels for elements and projects, workflow diagrams, asset bank cards, review gate checklists, and before versus after production boards. Change visuals every 3 to 5 seconds. Use readable on-screen text only. Do not imply fake real-world footage or invented Adobe product screens. Keep the story focused on workflow continuity, not hype. The first 20 seconds must land the clear payoff. AI drafts are easy, finishing work is hard. 1 June 18, 2026, Adobe Announcement Date 2. 16,000 plus creators surveyed, Adobe Creators Toolkit Report 3. 75%, creators calling creative AI integrated or essential for. 85%, creators saying the final decision should remain theirs 5. 1 upgraded Creative AI Studio, Adobe Framing 6. 2 core workflow features, Elements and Projects 7. Today, AI Assistant Beta capabilities available in Firefly Web App 8. Private Beta, upgraded Studio waitlist status 9. 3 workflow stages, Ideation, Creation, Production 10. 4 system steps, Brief, Asset Bank, Review Gate, Publish 11. 1 Human Review Gate, required for public output 12. 2 biggest workflow risks, Lock-in and Review Load 13. 3 example workflows, Thumbnails, Client Creative, Digital Product 14. 1 Soft Product Mention, only where relevant and disclosed 15. 7-minute explainer, Workflow Education Target Length 1. 1-page summary 2. Links mentioned 3. Key terms explained 4. Practical examples 5. Watch list and risks.